Hey, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how you doing? Gello here.
Ashli with an I.
And this is Random Acts of Kindness. It's all brought to you by Global Credit Union. Could not do it without our friends. And today we're at Jacob's Hope. Okay, this is a
Specialty care facility?
specialty care facility
Yeah.
for babies, infants, man, and their parents. You know, these kids have dealt with being affected by substances. And the parents come here to get them help, and it's all provided at no cost to them. So we're going to go volunteer in hopes that you'll volunteer too. Okay. Hi. Hello. So Jacob's Hope is at risk of closing down.
Yes.
Can you
Wow.
explain a little bit as to why and how we can help?
Sure. So our program is severely underfunded. We receive reimbursement through access plans for the services we provide, but it's not enough to cover the cost of care. And so we're working through some of that. How do we increase our rate? Some of the payers have tricky rules and they're not willing to pay if the baby doesn't meet certain criteria where
Yeah.
any other access plan would let the baby
Really?
come.
Wow.
And then there is state opioid funding that has been dispersed to different counties, different cities, different entities, and they have not released that money. Maricopa County has, but the city of Mesa, city of several other cities and counties have not released that money. And that money, there's a line item specifically that relates to treating the babies that we work with, treating an infant with neonatal abstinence syndrome. So they're kind of holding on to this money, and that's money that was really intended for programs like ours to help us continue to go.
Yeah.
So we have had some progress with, before that email that you received, no one would answer our call. It wasn't for a lack of trying. We had made those calls and nobody responded. But because of the news coverage we've had, because this whole situation, they are responding to our phone call.
Awesome.
Amazing.
But it's moving slow. Government
Yeah.
is slow. And so we're not out of the woods yet. Once that announcement was originally made, our community really stepped up, and we were going to have to make the decision. Do we tell our August moms, no, you can't come? Do we tell those August babies, no, you can't come? Because we didn't have that financial security, or could we rely on the community? And the community stepped up. They were able to fund us for all of August, almost all of September.
Oh,
And so
wow.
now we're really trying to just continue. How do we get the support of the community to help us keep going until those government funds eventually, hopefully come into place.
So this is how we do it right here,
Yeah.
right now.
Absolutely.
What's the website if they need to gather information to be able to reach out to you guys, contact you, donate?
Yeah, so jacobshopeaz.org is our website. There's a button on there that you can make a donation. And then right now on our Facebook, Jacob's Hope AZ is what you, I think, can search. We have an online fundraiser that we're doing in honor of Jake's birthday.
Oh,
His
wow.
birthday, he would have been 36 this year.
Happy
it's
birthday,
also-
Jake.
In just a couple days.
Yes,
Wow.
and the anniversary, his 10-year anniversary of his passing.
Wow.
And so we're doing a fundraiser online and in honor of his 36th birthday, doing
Yeah.
a $3,600 fundraiser on Facebook, but donations online as well.
Wow.
Our Amazon wish list is online. That's another way that people can support us, is fulfilling those needs and in-kind donations.
What can we do as far as, like you said, it's a lot of funding is tied up in the government. Are there representatives or something that we can call or send letters to or something to try and see that there's community support behind this? Like, is there anything in that way that we can do?
Senator Eva Birch.
It's okay.
right?
It's called being human. It's okay. We're not going to remember everyone's name.
Senator Eva Birch, and I want to get her name right because she has been amazing. She is coming into Jacob's Hope and trying to make those phone calls. She is
Great.
making those phone calls.
That's
She is
incredible.
talking to the Attorney General. She is willing to talk to, who else did she mention she was going to talk to? Chris Mays.
The Attorney General,
Oh,
the Mayor.
yes. And so she is really trying to get us help. But the problem is the city of Mesa is saying that they haven't developed the process and they're working through all of that. And so I don't think that they're necessarily saying no to giving us money, but our timeline is going to expire before they're ready.
Right.
And so we're just trying to figure out what we do. So, but yeah, just reaching out to their, especially in the city of Mesa, elected officials and letting them know that they think that Jacob's Hope is a valuable service. And then we have some letter writing campaigns because of the one funder. It's and I can say their name, I asked, but United Healthcare won't pay for the babies to come here if they've been to the NICU or the baby has been in the hospital longer than 48 or 96 hours.
They won't pay for it?
They won't pay for it. So we're forced to tell a mom that we've been working with for 6 or 9 months throughout her entire pregnancy, even on the day of delivery, even the next day, all of a sudden baby goes to the NICU for an unrelated reason, not related to that substance exposure, and say, oh, I'm sorry, your insurance won't pay. We can't take you.
Oh
and that happened at least twice in the month of August, and we would have had to say no if the community didn't help us. So in those instances, we will never turn. We will never say no. We will never turn a baby away. And so that's where we say, hey funders, hey community, hey anybody else, how can you help us to care for this baby? Because we won't turn a baby away.
How do we get these sports teams involved? We hear the Arizona Cardinals, the Arizona Diamondbacks, the Rattlers. Everybody's always talking about the community and how much they want to help the community. Well, this is how you do it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
This is how you do it.
For them to come in and support us.
Call them out. Go ahead, say it.
All the sports teams.
Yes, everyone. Say everyone.
Every single one.
If the baby doesn't come here, they go to the NICU. So when you think about the NICU environment, that would be the only other alternative. If the baby doesn't come to this environment, which is the most appropriate, they're not sick, they're not medically fragile, they're just in withdrawal. So this is our living room area where families can come and show the baby to their grandparent and everyone else, where you really can't do that in the NICU. Just don't show the signs on there. But this is a mess right now. But we have bassinets, we have cribs, we have car seats, we have swings, we have baths, everything that somebody may need to take care of their baby, we have in this room, and then we can send them home with that.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And then in here is
and it's all provided for free.
Yes. And then this is our outreach room, and so this is what we provide the expectant mother. We have blankets, we have toiletries, we have toothbrushes, toothpaste, Narcan,
These are
anything
some of our
that
graduates
a mom
that get to
might
come back.
need
Oh my
needs a little
gosh.
support while she's pregnant is all in this room. So this is our outreach mom and what goes into our outreach package.
We had Elsa here.
If you're not familiar, if the baby doesn't come here, they go to the NICU. So when you think about the NICU environment, that would be the only other alternative. If the baby doesn't come to this environment, which is the most appropriate, they're not sick, they're not medically fragile, they're just in withdrawal. So this is our living room area where families can come and show the baby to their grandparent and everyone else, where you really can't do that in the NICU. This is what we call like a standard nursery, and this is if a parent isn't going to stay. So maybe they have other kids at home. Maybe mom decided she's not interested in parenting and left right away, but this would be a nursery that we use when a parent isn't going to be staying with their baby overnight.
Okay.
And you care for the babies. You care for the children.
Yes.
You feed all of that.
Yep. So we help the infant through withdrawal. This is what our room-in model looks like, and this is what it looks like when a caregiver, mom, dad, adoptive family, whoever is going to be staying with the baby. So there's a bed for them. It's a bassinet. It's not an isolette, which you would see in the hospital. We provide all of their basic essentials, diapers, wipes, anything that they would need while they're here. And then when a family rooms in with their baby, they're staying 5 to 7 days. If they don't, we're staying 10 to 12 days. So it actually does make a difference to have the family members here.
Wow.
And then generally they're involved with our outpatient program, so we're getting them all the supports and services that they need to become a happy, healthy, and safe parent.
Wow.
And when they're involved in our prenatal program, they're in a safe spot and can take their baby home. So we really are pushing our prenatal program.
Yeah.
So we had kind of like an Arizona themed nursery.
Wait, so these were all painted by local volunteers?
Yes.
Wow.
Look at the community.
So our volunteers showed up. Everything actually in here was donated by people from the community. We had somebody do a grant, and a volunteer applied for a grant to help fund the last 3 nursery rooms.
Wow.
But the bedding was, purchased by volunteers. These shushers, all of ours went missing. I posted one day, and then same day we had 6 new ones. So when we ask for something, our community really steps up.
That's incredible. That's so.
Stays, and so we generally will use these larger rooms for when moms and dads can stay. There's high beds on purpose because we can put the
storage
and everything else underneath there. This is my son's school. I'm really sorry.
No, answer.
This is Lindsay.
Lindsay's taking calls.
Hi. Hello. No, you're good.
This is really cool, right?
It's beautiful.
And they never charge the parents a dime.
Wow.
Right? Isn't what she said? They don't even charge the parents?
I don't know. I have to clarify that.
Because it's nonprofit.
Okay.
Yeah.
would become a baby cuddler. And so I raised my hand. I wrote this very long message about why I would be like their best baby cuddler. And I
That's
did
an actual thing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Baby cuddlers?
Yes,
Baby cuddlers.
and that's what we do, when, you know, to bridge the gap when moms have to go to appointments, when moms are needing some rest, we have volunteer baby cuddlers who come in and rock babies.
Oh, that's
'Cause our
can
babies
sign
are
me
just-
up.
are fussy. They just want somebody
Yeah,
to hold them.
absolutely.
So, but yeah, I try to be a baby cuddler and then just learn more about what the organization was needing help with,
Yeah.
and just
I kept-
decide to help in a more meaningful way.
I just kept begging more and more. Can you do this? Can you do that? Will you please be the associate director?
Wow.
So to come, but you always have the nurse and medical team here close by to support with anything the infant might need.
So this is the nurses station here?
Yes.
So you have skilled nurses caring for these babies.
They're all, the majority of them actually work in NICUs too. So they're NICU trained nurses for the most part. And then our medical director is a neonatologist. He's just brilliant and really works hard to figure out what the babies need, try to keep them off medication, and then send them home with, you know, wherever their next spot is going to be, ideally with their parent if it's safe to do so.
Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah, and we're here. We have nurses here 24/7.
Yeah, 24/7.
Wow.
So we're this is our little wall of fame. So we can't show all of these on there because we don't have like photo permissions.
Oh, sorry.
but
This is the Wall of Fame. Look, ready? 1, 2, 3. Wall of Fame.
And I always close the door. I'm like, the toilet doesn't need to be in there. But our babies sometimes need a feeding tube short term, and so we can provide a lot of that medical care that they would need in the hospital, phototherapy, labs, all of that stuff. So we're able to provide that really basic medical care that they need as they're going through some of that withdrawal symptoms.
Okay.
And then last one
Wall
I
of
want to
Fame.
show you is this is our little baby spa. And
Oh, you have a
why
baby
it's
spa.
relevant is we do normal weights and
Feeding
measures in
tubes.
here, but
So
our
they
babies
have,
even bathe
feeding
differently.
tubes.
They need a swab and
Majority
bath.
of them are
Yeah.
trying to put
And
them
so
out.
the nurses will show the
So that's-
caregiver how to
that's
give a
one of
swaddle
the,
bath, how to take one of them out at a time, how to
symptoms is
wash
they
it,
can't
how to
breathe,
do all of
second
that.
swallow at the
So we
same
take them
time.
into our baby
So they
spa
learn how
and
to
show
feed.
them how to.
And so we do
Baby.
that. We also
That is
do
awesome,
therapy
man.
in case they have jaundice,
Wow.
and we can do labs.
Our
But
diapers, you can see here, we have people who do diaper drives for us.
Wow.
All of our diapers and wipes are donated, and then we send these home with families. So we have diapers enough for us, but enough to say, hey mom, when you get home, you're gonna need a lot of diapers. And
You
then
send
we
them home with it?
Yes, we send them home with diaper bags. We send them home with everything that they would need.
Now the water. Explain that one more time, Lizzie. You said the water was donated?
So an esthetician did a water drive. We had a few people do a water drive, but one single esthetician reached out to her community and she said, hey, Jacob's Hope needs water to mix their formula. And that's just another expense for us that
Yeah.
was relieved based on the community. So she collected 165 gallons of water.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And
I
then,
love that.
You know, now we don't have to do that for a very long time.
Wow.
Just don't show the signs on there. But
Okay, I won't.
this is a mess right now. But we have bassinets, we have cribs, we have car seats, we have swings, we have baths, everything that somebody may need to take care of their baby, we have in this room, and then we can send them home with that.
Wow.
That's awesome.
And then in here is
And it's
our-
again, it's all provided for free.
yes. And then this is our outreach room, and so
Here,
this
there's
is
our
what
red
we
carpet.
provide the expectant mother. We have blankets, we have toiletries, we have toothbrushes, toothpaste,
Isn't that fun?
Narcan,
And these are our some
anything
of our
that a
graduates that
mom
get to
might
come back.
need
Oh my
needs a little
gosh.
support while she's pregnant is all in this room. So this is our outreach mom and what goes into our outreach.
Bye,
room.
guys.
Elsa here.
You take care. Oh man, what these ladies are doing here is nothing short of amazing.
Absolutely.
This is Random Acts of Kindness. This is all brought to you by Global Credit Union. I need you to go to jacobshopeaz.org. If you can find it on your heart to donate, we don't want them shutting down. They're at risk of shutting down because of the opioid funding that they're not receiving from the government as of yet. Not to say they're not going to get it, but they're not getting it now, and this is when they need it. jacobshopeaz.org. Random Acts of Kindness, and it's all brought to you by Global Credit Union. Until next time. Peace.